Hi, guys. So I'm here. It's going to be really quick. This is how I'm feeling today, whatever. Okay. So today we had the model casting for Baltimore Fashion Week. I did get the date for the next one. It will be February 4th. More details will come out about the next casting. Please let me know if you're in the chat, if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me before I go in. So I'm assuming nobody's responding, so everybody can hear me. Yay! So I want to talk about the new process that's happening with the model casting for any of our events. Okay, great. For any of our events for Baltimore Fashion Week, I guess I should go live on Instagram. Let me go live on Instagram. Hold on. Sorry, I didn't set this up earlier. But I think it's important that I go over what's expected of the models. And I need you all to, how do you turn this around? Oh, God. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay, so let me put this right here so they can see what's going on too. Maybe I should put it up here. Okay, so there we go. So now I'm live on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. So I want to talk about the modeling process, or if you're registering for Baltimore Fashion Week or any of our fashion events. If we put the marketing, we probably will not put the marketing anymore on Eventbrite because it causes too much confusion and people don't read. In the form, in the email I sent out, and I sent out 3 of them to the individuals that were on Eventbrite. And this is no shade. I'm just letting you know how things are going to work. Should we decide to use Eventbrite again, you need to read. A lot of the issues that or concerns that people had were from because they did not read. Um, when we write our marketing materials, our emails, any type of correspondence that goes out is very, very clear. So when we send you a message stating that you need to click the link to register, that's what you need to do. Not bring me a ticket at the casting talking about here's my ticket for the casting because you won't get in. Moving forward, it started today, but moving forward, it is very, very important that you check your email. On the form, we had 172 models to register for this casting today, and only 42 models followed directions. And out of the 42, I don't know, maybe about 30 showed up today, which is perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. If you don't want to show for work, that's fine with me because we're paying models over here. So when we send out emails and we put information on the site for you to read it, it's imperative that you read it. So perfect example, on the actual model registration form that was put on the website, it clearly stated that if you have a Gmail account, you need to save runway at Fashion Umbrella in your contacts. People didn't do that. So because they didn't do that, our emails landed in their spam and junk mail folder. Not our fault, not my fault. Not not. I need, if you're doing anything with that the Fashion Umbrella is a part of, Baltimore Fashion Week, designer debut at New York Fashion Week, and especially the shows at BFW, you need to read. That goes for models, that goes for hairstyles and makeup artists, it goes for designers, it goes for interns, it goes for community service individuals, and it goes for volunteers, it goes for anybody. Because whenever we send out documentation, everything you need to know is right there. The only thing you should be asking us is what color pen you need to use to sign your paperwork. That's it. That's it. But individuals are so excited and is so used to not reading. You get a document, you get it, you don't even read it because I should have had questions, but nobody read it. And you just go to the page and sign, and send it in. And then when you're held, then when I hold you accountable, and this is anybody that participates in our event, when I hold you accountable for not doing something that you agreed to, then I become the bad guy, or the foundation becomes the bad guy, or whoever's telling you no becomes the bad guy. So it's important that when we have the next casting, which is scheduled for February 4th, when we have the next casting, if you come and you are not prepared, every model starting from today on, even when I'm not here and this event still continues, you must have, I must have your model guidelines. We're no longer accepting them at the door. Don't try it. It won't work next time. It will not. You need to have your model registrations form submitted to us in an email. There are deadlines. I am a stickler for deadlines. So if you aren't driven or don't abide by them or don't like them, don't register for anything we do. I'm very strict on deadlines because I am over here doing practically a lot. No, I am doing a lot and I'm busy. So I don't have time, and I'm not going to send out emails. I'm not texting people. I give enough send enough emails. I give you enough space to either hang yourself or walk through the door. So the decision is yours, whatever you want to do. But the hand holding stopped today. Today, for the parents who are on this feed, if your child is a minor and they're coming to my casting, I don't want to hear, I'm not accepting, oh, this happened, that happened, especially for returns. It's no longer acceptable. Maybe it was acceptable when you were volunteering your time, but I'm paying. The foundation is paying individuals to be a part of this event. So if I'm paying you, it's like a job. So if you come to late, if you go to work late, what happens? You get fired. I have no qualms on going to an agency and finding my models. I'm trying to give people a chance who want this opportunity, this paid gig opportunity to be here. But if you don't want to be here, that's on you. I was at a casting today and they didn't even know that I was there. I mean, they saw me, but they didn't know who I was until after I left. And one of the models, I just found out that one of the models that was there, she said, "Oh my God, is that she asked about Baltimore Fashion Week. He said, "Oh, the person that was sitting there in the beige jacket, that's the person who runs it." And no one knew because I don't go in places and announce who I am. I don't feel I need to. But if you're going to register, you need to check your email. I don't know what else to say. I've been saying it for 16 years. This is year going into year 17. I'm done talking. So either save our email, subscribe there's a subscribe button on the website. If you go to baltimorefw.com, fashionumbrella.org, those are only two sites you can go to. You go there. The other site is not announced yet, but it will be soon. I don't know. I don't know what more I can do to make sure that models are compliant. And it's not all your fault because a lot of the producers that do shows, they just I don't know. I can't even speak for them because I'm not a part of their team. I'm not sitting behind their desk. I'm not reading what they send out. All I know is that we're a different breed over here. Sorry, I was trained by the best, the grandparents in New York Fashion Week. That's all I know. What they do here, I've walked in it, but I don't condone it. I don't operate like that. We don't operate like that. Back of house, front of house, none of it. None of it. So please do not come. Let's just make a pact that's from this point forward, everyone, if you want to be a part of Baltimore Fashion Week or the Baltimore Fashion Week, the shows at BFW, or the designer debut at New York Fashion Week, you must submit your model guidelines in advance. We are no longer taking paper at the door. When I step into the room for a casting, I have all I need in my bag. That's it. This is all I'm coming with. This is it. This is it. 3 pages. 170 plus people. Here. Here. This is all I'm coming with. I don't want to see no forms. I don't care about a form. The dog ate it. I don't care. You can't go print it. I don't want to. It's on my phone. I don't have it. So if you're not check mark off my list, my Bible that I bring with me to my castings, just turn around. It was. I think it's cute that you came down. I think it's nice that you took time out. I appreciate everybody that came down today, not prepared. I appreciate it. I do. I'm so blessed that you want to be a part of this event. But the play time is over. Is over. These models that were selected today, hopefully they'll get into a designer's collection. And if they get into a designer's collection, the models are paid per designer. I said that several times, but uh, I don't know. Ask the models who walk this year. They'll tell you if they walk twice, they got paid twice. The part of the designer's registration fee pays for you to walk for them. I don't just accept designers to register, not anymore. They can no longer register, and that money just sits in an account. And to be perfectly honest, the foundation doesn't really get much from the registration because all of it pays for models, hairstylists, makeup artists, backstage assistants, photographers, DJ. I don't know. I don't, I don't know. I'm trying to keep it in house, which means in my home. What this is? Well, I was born in California, but this is my hometown where I was raised. So in my hometown, Baltimore. But if I can't, I won't do mediocre. We do not do mediocre. So if the models here don't want to bring it, I'll just go outside and get models and pay them to do it. And then when the word gets on the street that all these models were from different states and they came here and oh my God, she from Baltimore, she didn't pick nobody. No, I didn't, because none of the models here seem to be ready. I don't, you've always wanted to be paid. You should have wanted to be paid since you're modeling. That's the whole deal of becoming a model, to hopefully branch off. You start off volunteering or doing pro bono work, then you branch off, and then you branch off to get paid. I bet you I'm the only producer on this side of the Mississippi River within the DMV area that's paying models to walk. Everybody else is doing it for free. So y'all just, I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. And y'all want to be mediocre with the registration, not over here. It's not happening. It stops today. It stops today. So if you want mediocre, don't do this. Don't. I don't care if you don't see me out in nobody's event or hanging out or hear my name or Baltimore's Fashion Week name in anybody else's mouth. I, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not. I waited all my life since 2006 to be able to pay models. And now I have the opportunity, and the beast is unleashed, and she is not turning backwards. So either bring it or stay home. As far as your registration tactics, either bring it or stay home. If you're not ready for what we're delivering, then don't come. That's all. Because I got this people that I need to go see. I got agencies that are waiting for me to call and say, can you send me, I need 60 models and this is how much we're paying. Can you get your list together? I'll come out and see who you have. I'll select who I want. I'll send you the forms and then you can tell them to be here for the go see. And the go see and the fittings are mandatory. No more if you can make it. If you can't make it to the go see and the fitting, then don't even register. Because if you don't make it to the go see and the fitting, you will not walk. You will be removed from the event. And that was in the guidelines. And no, I bet you nobody paid attention to it. And it's okay. If you don't want to read and sign legal documents, then that's fine with me. That's fine with me. If y'all don't want to sign doc and read them, and y'all just want to sign them because they here, oh, it's Baltimore Fashion Week. Oh, let me sign it. You better read it. I'm just telling you. I spend hours on our guidelines, agreements, whatever, hours. So please, 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 for the love of somebody's sister sitting on the back porch drinking an ice cold Sprite, I need everybody who's gonna who's gonna be. Oh, I got that bug. I got him. I need everybody who wants to participate in a model capacity, and designers, if you're listening, this is even it even got a little bit deeper for y'all. I might as well just talk about it since we here because the meeting's on the 28th. So for designers, professional headshot and bios. I don't know what to tell you. Professional headshots and bios and press managers. I don't know. I don't know. Unless you're equipped to handle what we're bringing for 2024, I don't know. The meeting is October the 28th. And that's going to be, you have to go online and register. If you do not, then y'all can show up if you want. But Sally DeMarco will be present, and she will be present to look at garments. We're just going to let you know what we see and what we recommend that you fix. It's up to you if you want to fix. Registration opens November 1st. It ends March 30th for designers. The emerging designer platform that's only open to um, middle and high school students is now a part of Baltimore Fashion Week. Because I want to, after that, my team and I, we need to be one and done. So you do Baltimore Fashion Week, and then you do September, and we're done. That's it. I'm not even trying to do it. So Fashion Week next year will be probably a whole 5 days. It's already up to 3 days of runway shows already. So I'm just, if you're a designer and you're listening, registration opens the first of November. The designer meeting is October the 28th. Registration is on baltimorefw.com. If you show up with garments because somebody said, hey girl, come on down, I'm going down here, that's fine. You won't get seen. We will not see you if you're not registered. And what do I bring when I come? My Bible. So if you're not on my list, you will not be seen. You will not be seen. I'm sorry. We need some conformity here because everybody's just all over the place. Me and my team are the only ones like, oh, well, we have stuff together. Oh, but they just willy-nilly. No, we can't have that. We can't. So that's all I wanted to say. The next model casting is February 4th, and information will go out regarding the time and all of that. That'll go out soon. Um, the forms, there will be a strict deadline for this to registration. Online registration for models will probably close December 31st, if not in January. I have to see, probably after January 20th. No, that won't give you time to check your junk mail and your spam folder to see if I sent you something. So I don't know. You just need to check your junk and spam. And some woman, the model came, she was a female, and I said, well, can you prove to me that you sent me the form from your email on your phone? Oh, I don't have my email on my phone. I said, girl, it is 2023. How do you not have your email on your phone? Not my problem. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That here's a shirt. Sounds like a free problem, not a paid problem when you are not compliant. That's a free problem. Yep, that's a free problem. Not a paid problem. Because see, and when you're paid, there's not really any problems because you want to get paid. It's you're paid per designer. So if we have six designers one night and you walk for all six, whatever that hour, that date, that designer rate is, you get that times six. They did the math, and I don't think, what is it, 320? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. That's 360. Six times six equal. So no, hold on. So that's times six. So that's $240 for one day. No taxes are taking out that money. You get an honorarium. It's a stipend. We send you a letter. Thank you so much for, oh, the letter I wrote this year was beautiful. But you get a letter that says, thank you so much for participating, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. Here's your check. Encloses your check. The models that came today, someone's asking on Instagram if the model, oh, hey, Roman, hey, Kaya, and Manda, that's on Facebook and YouTube. So the question on Instagram was were the models good today? Yes, they were. They were a little nervous because I can be intimidated. I know. It is what it is. But they were all yeses. All of the ones that came today were yeses. It's three of them that have to do a little bit of homework, and I'll see if they did that by the time the go see is scheduled, which I'll have scheduled probably in the next 2 weeks for the designers for next year. So I'll have the go see and the fitting scheduled for the designers. So for those of you who did not read the model guidelines, the go see takes place and it's mandatory, and all the models will show up. If you do not show up, you're out. We cannot play with the designers and their time. So the ghost, you'll know in plenty of time when the go see is. As soon as I'm done my casting, you'll get the date for the go see, and you can mark it in your calendar. If you don't show up for my go see, you're out. My go see is your entrance into the fitting. So all the designers, is mandatory for the designers to show up as well. So the designers will show up for the go see. They'll write their list of the models they want. They have 2 weeks to send me their list of who they want to see or who they will have in their collection, and then you come back for the fitting, and the fitting is mandatory. So the foundation is um, um, given a complimentary fitting for each designer this year for Baltimore Fashion Week, so it's not a problem with that. I did not want to take everybody's time up because it is 8:27 and I think we started a minute late. So I don't want to take up a lot of your time. I would just recommend that everybody check if you have a Gmail account, especially if you have a Gmail account, um, you need to make sure that you check your email daily. I'm not going to put out a post to say check your email. I'm not. If you miss it, you miss it. And then you'll just have to figure it out for 2025 because this train is moving, and we're not just me, we're not slowing down for anyone. We're not. Those that are compliant, those that want to be here, they'll be on the train with us. It is what it is. So that's all I have. There's a question from Facebook on are older models encouraged to attend? A model is a model. The minimum age is 13, and you must be able to follow guidelines. The first show for Baltimore Fashion Week next year. Let me pull it because I don't have my poster note in front of me. I know the show for New York Fashion Week is September the 12th. But the show for Baltimore Fashion Week the first one is probably going to be the 14th, 15th, 16th, and 17th of August for next year. So the 14th through the 17th. The 13th is the Lunch with series. Monday is a hangout session, like a meet and greet kind of sort of thing. And then the 10th of August is the gala. So that's the first show. But registration for designers opens November 1st, and all designers must be present for the go see. It's not fair to have the models come and the designers don't show up. So if the designers don't show up, the models don't have to come. But then for the designers, your time, the clock is ticking. The clock is ticking. My deliverables will still hold the same deadline date. You don't want to show up, that's on you. That's fine. Because from what I'm seeing, people can fly all over the world to do shows. I'm just saying. IJS, I'm just saying. So that's all I have. Thank you all for being here tonight. If you have any questions, you can send me an inbox or however you want to communicate with me. It's totally up to you. Um, and that's all I have. So just please be safe. Please be safe out here. And don't forget to get your Powerball ticket. I think they're having a drawing tonight. 11:59. It's up to $1 billion or something like that. I don't know. I got work to do. I got work to do, stuff to create. Oh, let me go over the events coming up. So on um, this Saturday coming up, October the 14th, there's a Black Skate Day party at Shake and Bake. Then there is on the 21st, Baltimore Center Stage is having a locally grown, oh Lord, what is it called? Oh, Jesus. It's a locally grown, what is it called? Local, oh God, I really should know. I think it's called locally. Hold on, let me just stop. Let me just stop. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull up my email. Oh, there it is right there. Locally Grown Festival is October the 21st, and I am teaching it's called Immediate Art class, and I'm teaching a UV resin class. So if you sign up for that class, and you have to buy a ticket. So if you sign up for that class, I'll be teaching you how to make resin art, and I don't have any. Let me see if I have a piece. So, my turtles are upstairs. I don't know if you all saw my turtles I made, but that was made out of UV resin. So if you come to my class, we'll be making jewelry, and I'll provide all the supplies, even the necklaces to take it. It's a takeaway, and it's a takeaway type class. And then on the 28th, October 28th, is the designer meeting. Please go register at baltimorefw.com. This is only for designers. And yes, I am from Baltimore. Cutie Shay, yes, I am. The designer meeting is only for designers. It is not for models. They do not need anybody to model any garments. This is just for them to bring their garments in so we can look at them to push them on the right direction if they're thinking about registering for any of our upcoming runway shows. So, that's what that meeting is for. And then on November the 4th, the foundation is having an end of year crab feast. Tickets for that are $60, and you can go to the Fashion Umbrella site or the Baltimore Fashion Week site under events and get a ticket. And December the 2nd, I almost forgot about this. December the 2nd is our youth open mic. The winner will receive a $100 cash, and they also will receive an award. So everybody gets cash and everybody gets an award. But the winner, there are 3 levels: first, second, and third. So the first place winner gets cash and an award. We probably just leave it at that. And if you're interested in that, you have to go online and register as well. And all the marketing materials for all the events are on all three. I'm sorry, on both the websites, Fashion Umbrella website and BaltimoreFW.com. So it is 8:33. I took up 3 extra minutes, well, more than that, but 3 extra minutes of your time. I thank you all. Thank you, Facebook and YouTube, and thank you, Instagram, for being here. If you have any questions for me, let me know. In the meantime, please have a wonderful evening. And if you do anything, do it better than I would. Okay. Bye.